All right, Coach Keith here. We're in the intro to bottom of the side mount. Now, this is from like a worst case scenario where I don't have any frames in front, like this, okay? However, this is actually okay. All right, so what is happening, she has control of my head and also my arm right now, okay? We want to make sure that we have a good base with our feet, so my feet are planted. Never have them out here. When they're out here, you cannot move or do anything. So I need my feet close to me. Now, we want to work on this. We want to work on this near side arm, and we want to work our elbow inside so it's at their hip line. All right, so I have my hand poking out, and my elbow is down, kind of underneath them. All right, this is our first frame that we establish in the side mount position. All right, think of it as a diagonal line. All right, it looks like a V. All right, a sign of a V. All right, now if they're in tight, close to us, all right, we can grab their arm, all right, and I just work this out. And I slide it down, all right? I wiggle it in there. Once it's in there, I'm good. All right, now I can keep their hips off of me. Now from here, I'm gonna take this arm and I'm gonna do a cross face or a bridge and reach on their head. Okay, so I'm using my bicep and I'm placing it right on the crown of their head here. Don't do it on their neck because their neck is strong and can resist. We wanna use it on the top of the head, all right? Our main goal right now is to get their head from this side to that side, all right? So I'm gonna be bridging, right, and pushing the head away. Once that happens, I straighten this leg and I turn my knee down. I wanna pull my knee and bring it to my own elbow, all right? Now from here, I can turn towards them to re-guard, all right? So I'm going to take this arm, it's going to come in front of the face, right, to establish a strong frame, okay? And I'm just going to turn and slide my leg through so that we line up. Now from here, I get types of control, so now I have them in a guard position, alrighty? That's an open guard. We can do it with the closed as well. So we're stuck, head and arm. We grab their shoulder and wrap our elbow back. It's like I'm rowing it back. Okay, I'm gonna get my elbow right in there. Strong pressure against their hip with our frame. All right, I'm actually gonna take my feet, bring them out, bridge and reach, turn this down, knee inside. One thing that I do sometimes is I take this free leg and I hook it inside of their leg to help me turn. All right, we can do that. As I do that, my other knee comes out to the side. All right, now I'm right here, and that allows me to maneuver around, and now I have a closed guard. Okay, let's do that from this angle here. Okay. So one more time with this side mount escape. Got control, arm inside, bridge and reach. Move out, leg in, I turn, make sure that we're controlling their arms as we go, and there it is. That is an elbow escape or a regard from the side mount. Now, let's look at another, okay, called the turning escape, okay, or a pillow escape. So let's go back to our original positioning right here. I'm going to follow the same steps, all right? So I establish my frame against the hip here, all right? I'm going to bridge and reach once again, all right? This is so powerful, all right? Especially when they're bigger and stronger or just using a lot of effort to hold us down, all right? If I can push wherever their head goes, their body's going to go as well. That's why I want to get it all the way over there, all right? So don't be afraid, especially if you're smaller like myself. Bridge and reach, push their head out of the way. You're not going to hurt them, all right? You're not going to hurt them. We're just pushing it with our bicep, all right? We're not striking them, we're just pushing it away. So I go and do that. Now I take this and I swim it underneath behind their back. Once it's behind their back, I want to bring my head down towards their belt. Now, I want to take this arm, and my goal is to grab their leg, and I want to come up like this here, so that I am in like a turtle position, okay? Once I'm here, all right, I can single leg them and take them down. Secure this side first. If you want, you can reach to the far side, grab their foot or their knee, and I can just pressure and walk right into them. And I take them down. Okay, again, a very important escape. Something that should be a part of everybody's arsenal. Okay, so I get my frame against the hip, rigid reach. Now I'm going to swim this underneath behind their back. All right, I need to get my head down, and I start to turn my knees down. Once I'm here, I get my head on the outside. I push with my head to take them down. All right, we get to the side mount. Something we can do there. Turning escape. Okay, and we can use these in unison. All right, if one's not working, I can do the other one. All right, here's an example. I go to, let's say I go to regard, okay, but she's like pressuring and pushing into me, right? I can start to establish my underhook here. Turn. Now I'm there. Take it down, pass. All right? You're going to have to use those in unison sometimes because there's a chance that when you try the first one, you know, they're going to react in some way, so they're going to try to stop you, okay? So, two little things, two escapes from the bottom, all right? A couple other concepts with the side mount I do want to mention is the direction of their hips, okay? I'm going to give a little secret away, okay? It's my prized secret. A couple people know this that train here, all right, but not everybody will know it. So, can you lay down with your head this way? All right. So, my hips are down. Now my hips are facing her head. Now my hips are facing her legs. Okay? Just because they change the direction of your hips, it doesn't mean your escapes are lost. Okay? I see often when we are in this type of positioning that everything, all of our knowledge just disappears all of a sudden. All right? This is it's no different. All right? We just gotta maybe use a little more effort and adjust our frames a little bit. Okay? So we're gonna switch spots here. Maybe on the side. Sit through towards my head. Yep, just like this. Alright, so kind of control this arm with this one here. Yeah, as if it was up here, I can move this a lot easier. So you would want to be controlling this, okay? So this is kind of a sit-through position, right? Have this up a little more. Yeah, right, and this back. Knee pointing up, kind of. There you go. So if I like push into you, you can push back into me. Yeah, like that. Okay, so depending on where their arms are, they're usually going to be in these areas first, controlling your arms, all right, in some way, and that's good for them. My goal is to get this arm between the both of us. So it's going to be difficult, especially if they're holding on the back seam of where our elbow is, right? But it's not impossible. I can still turn in towards her, all right, and shimmy that down. I want to get a frame between us. Now, as I was doing that, I was sneaking this hand right up on her collar, right into her neck, all right? And we can use this to open it up, and I can push their face away with my fist. Okay, turn your face towards me. It's not going to happen because I'm stopping it right now, okay? So now I can look to shrimp and move back. Now I can insert a knee, all right? Oh, look at that, right here, armbar position, Okay, that's a good escape. All right, we can look at another thing too. All right, looking to bring our elbow down, pushing their face away, shrinking back. I can just walk away. All right, they have nothing to hold them up. Now I'm on top. There we go. Simple one. We could also follow our steps of regarding and get our legs around them too. Let's look at another one where they sit through towards our legs. All right, I really want to show this one to you. Okay, well I do, but I don't. All right, so let's have you on this side. All right, so last one she was facing my head, now she's gonna face my feet. All right, this is a great position for me, all right, especially if they're not basing out over here. And in fact, it's rather difficult or practically impossible. There's nothing that can hold them up back here. All right, this is probably the easiest escape in the world to do, okay? So when they go to sit through that way, they are usually looking to mount or step over us, okay? So she'd be looking to step over, yep, into a mount. This is a transition to the mount from the side mount, all right? When we see that, when we know what's happening, I want to get an underhook, and I just want to bridge and reach. And now I have them in a similar position, side mount, okay? This requires some timing. It requires some practice and knowledge of the positions. But once you know that your partner, their hips are facing your legs, you can hit this every single time, okay? I will often hang out in the bottom of the side mount and wait for them to make that error, turn their hips towards my legs, because I know I can bridge and reach and take them over, all right? It's setting them up. All right, so look at that one more time. So their legs are facing their hips are facing our legs, right? I want to swim, I want to get under here, right? If I just go across here, it's not as strong, so I really want to reach underneath, right? I just bridge, reach, and I take them down, and now I'm on top. All right, so a couple other options from bottom of the side mount when they switch their hips. So sometimes that can be confusing for us when we're new to all of this and the positions. So there's a little something for you there. All right, give it some thought, try it out when you have an opportunity, and good luck.